swag of a prize fighter. The antithesis of a firefighter. Arsonist, I'm a fire rider. Instant flame like a firelighter. So special with shows, I live out my flows. Can't walk in my shoes, can't purchase my clothes. Ice in my veins, but I never froze. Picture perfect, but I never pose. As a juvenile, I knew I bounced back. Got rated, had a plan to get my ounce back. Use cheese as bait, that's a mousetrap. Let me to the right person to pounce at. They selling dreams, I'm pulling receipts. Full force, we can't be beat. Got a dirty mouth, but the flow so neat. Keep your 2 cents, talk is cheap.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros. Who should Rolly Romero fight next? He is now the WBA champion at 140 after his spectacular win. So now we're trying to decide who should he fight next. He called out Ryan Garcia. G, what are your thoughts?
Who should Rolly fight next? The couch. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he's done. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see. If I was PBC, I feel like it's a waste of investment putting money into this kid. Like, it's one thing. Like, I understand there's certain people that, like, let's say, for example, like Wilder, right? Like, certain fighters may have some technical flaws, but they have something that they do that's great. Rolly literally has nothing that he does that's great other than run his mouth. So, to me, it's kind of like, I don't know. And even him running his mouth, this may sound like hate, but yo, his voice is annoying. You know what I mean? So he just, I don't know. He rubs me the wrong way, pause. You know? So it's just, he's just a different type of guy, man. Like, I don't know. At 140, I don't see him doing any real damage at 140. So I'm like, who are he? You know what? I'll entertain him versus Ryan. Why not? You know, like the two losers of Tank. They should go at it, see what happens. You know, like, even though in that fight I think Ryan will obliterate Rolly, to be honest. Hey, Rolly just wants to pay. It seems like that's what Rolly wants. He just wants to pay. Which I'm not mad at Rolly either, because, you know, if skills aren't paying the bills, maybe if you just run your mouth long enough, people go, hey, you know, I want to see this guy get beat up. You know, hey, Brian, make it happen. You know, and Ryan probably wants a bounce back fight, you know, at 140. This looks like a perfect victim, you know, so.
And he wants to be champion. He's never been champion, so.
That's what I'm saying. You know, Eddie will probably make that happen for real.
Nah, it's Oscar.
Oh, it's Oscar. Ah, man. Oh, yeah.
But Rolly might be a free agent. I mean, not Rolly. Ryan might be a free agent. There's a lot going on with that. So
yeah, but I wouldn't recommend you know, Ryan to go over to PBC. I think he should stay at the Zone. So if he has to stay with Oscar for this, whatever, stay with Oscar. But you know, if Oscar don't want to do it, man, be like, hey, Oscar, I'm gonna holler at Eddie to get this fight done, because this is an easy payday right here, and this seems like the type of fights that Eddie loves, like these fights that ain't really that serious, but he could build it up and people buy into the hype. You know, Rolly does provide the marketing for a good fight. He may not provide that skill, but he definitely has the mouthpiece for it. So I think that would be an interesting fight now I think about it. You know, Rolly just wants to cash out. And I say, hey, cash out, and then you could be the next Bullet, you know, you could be Bullet number 2. You know what
I'm saying? He could be Rubber Bullet. All right. Oh, TBE.
Yeah. Even though Rolly moved up to 140, I feel like Rolly should take like 3 fights, like fighting like Uber drive, like build his resume, fighting Uber drivers, lesser opponents, things of that nature, and then he should go on and face Teofimo, the likes of Teofimo or Ryan Garcia, things like that. But I don't feel Rolly should just go fight a next top dog after this fight. This fight's not it, bro. You're gonna get knocked. First round knockout, you fight anybody in the top 5 at 140. Like, I don't see Rolly. He's not a boxer. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like justify. What's up, G?
But you saying he should fight Uber drivers first? Like, what's that gonna do for his career?
Like, I haven't lost. Like, he lost the Tank, then he got this fight, and then now he's gonna lose again. It's like you don't. It's like spread out. You know, like for me, box rec. When you show you have multiple wins, then you lose. It's like, yo, he was winning. So go ahead, make yourself feel good. Fight some cab drivers, Uber drivers, some lesser opponents, and then go fight a top dog. Because if you lose again, and then the world's gonna be like, he's not it. He's not. If he's gonna lose, if he fights Teofimo, he fights Ryan Garcia, he fights Josh Taylor, anybody, any of the top guys, he tries to chase the belt, they're gonna embarrass this guy. And then once you like you your last fight you got booed. No, they're not feeling it. The fans weren't rocking with it. We're not rocking with it. We know what happened. And he goes and gets knocked out badly by one of the top guys in his division. It's Rolly, it's career suicide. So I'm just telling you, go get you a couple wins, then face the top guy. You'll lose, then face some more cab drivers, feel good about yourself. Talk your trash, build your image, build your profile, then go. You know, he's a gatekeeper now. Rolly, just to keep Rolly in the sport because I like the personality. I don't like his style. So, couple more fights, randoms. We don't know whoever. You know, maybe they used to be good. Maybe on their way out, fight them. They might whip you out. You might get whipped out by these guys, but fight them. Fight the B level guys, maybe C level, maybe D level. You know, like you know, that's how far I go. D level fighters, and then call out one of the top dogs, talk all the trash, make it a spectacle, and then you fight them. Now you know, and then you lose, and you know. But really, your next fight, I just told you what you need to do. Handle that. I'm just being real. D, fix your face.
You said me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, I don't think Rolly is gonna do much improving, and I don't think he needs to build himself up. So I don't necessarily know why he would want to fight any lower level guys.
Exactly.
I think you got to fight the top people in the sport if you want to make money. So he can fight for Uber drivers and not make the money he would make fighting Ryan Garcia, especially when you factor in Ryan Garcia's coming off of a successful pay-per-view with Gervonta Tank Davis. Rolly Romero, his pay-per-view was kind of successful, not as successful as Ryan Garcia, but somewhat successful. So you throw them together and they make a pay-per-view, and we'll see what kind of numbers they do. Maybe it's possible that pay-per-view would be successful. But to be honest with you, I do believe any top fighter you put in the ring with Rolly is going to beat him. Mm-hmm. So I feel like whatever fight you make next with Rolly that involves a contender, you need to make it the person you want to win that belt. So everyone's saying that that this was a political decision, that Tony Weeks stopped the fight to get PBC the belt, blah, 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 right, at 140. So if that's the case, why would they want to feed Rolly Romero to Ryan Garcia if he's with DAZN and he's with Golden Boy Promotions? So if you subscribe to that way of thinking, the question is, who are the 140 pounders at PBC that they can give Rolly that would sell and do well? It wouldn't surprise me if maybe they made a rematch with Tank and Rolly at 140 and Tank goes up to get the belt at 140, which I don't want to see that fight again. Hopefully Tank will remain at 135 and fight Devin or fight Shakur. Go ahead, G.
Or the reason why they is like, yo, give Rolly the belt is because Rolly needs some type of leverage to get the Ryan fight. Without that belt, why would Ryan even want to fight with Rolly? He'd be like, yo, bro, like, yeah, bum. You know what I'm saying? Like, respectfully, you know? So, but now that he has the belt, he's like, you know what? Maybe we could make this pay-per-view work because at least I get a belt at the end.
No, that's true. And that's something that Ryan needs. Ryan needs a championship belt. So, who knows? Maybe. I think it's a good fight. I think it's a pay-per-view fight based on what they've shown. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Rolly probably hurt the pay-per-view with his performance. But Rolly's the type of guy I think people are going to pay to see Ryan beat him up because people are going to want to see Ryan bounce back. People are going to want to see Ryan become champion, and people don't like Rolly. And you already know in that press conference, Ryan's going to be the good kid. Rolly's going to be the bad guy. Rolly's going to talk all the trash. Rolly's going to – it plays out perfectly. So I do think it's a good fight. Who should Rolly fight next? I get where Ned's coming from when he says low-level competition, because Ned's saying if he wants to keep the belt, he needs to avoid good fighters. But if he wants to bag, he's going to have to face good fighters. So for me, I think if you're him, you're not going to get Tank again, most likely, because of the way you lost the first fight. And the public's not going to want to see Tank cook you again. The next best thing out there is Ryan Garcia. So I think Rolly versus Ryan is good for business, and I think Ryan would become champion. But let's just say on an off chance Rolly does beat Ryan. Let's be a huge off chance that Rolly does beat Ryan. I do think we would get a rematch with Tank. So, anything else? No. All right. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, you can listen to our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros. Happy Mother's Day.